All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another cast. This is Game 3, the last game, the deciding match between DskB and DrDz. And we've had two very, very interesting games, two very exciting games. And yeah, I'm Penguin, and with me we have War Machine once again. How are you doing, man?
Doing good, getting a little late, but still seeing some good matches, keeping me entertained,
Yeah, you've been a trooper. I know it's pretty early, but well, there in America. So yeah, great job by you and Jack Hack for staying up all night. But yeah, just coming back to the game, we have the bands come out now. Some interesting bands, and I'm gonna just assume right away off the bat that it's based on the second game, and that Soul Stealer. We got Pebbles, and those two, just pretty much ruined the entire last game for yeah, no, I wanted to see MVD, but Dustbin. Sorry about that. And we do have Dr. Repulsor, Hellbringer, and Thunderbringer as well as Pharaoh Band. And yeah, so wow, yeah, I know Jack Hack wanted to see a Flint Beastwood, and it looks like your wish is their command, and they're gonna go with a Flint Beastwood. So first pick for Hellborn team, that hero, and Legion team are gonna go with solid support heroes as first picks. We got Witchstar, we got Voodoo Jester, and they're just doing their job. We're gonna see Wretched Hag once again. Wretched Hag has been a very active hero in both two games, so interested to see that. Now this game, Andromeda is not banned, so she is highlighted for the Hellborn team or DrDz, and Andromeda overall just a great hero. So.
Yeah, the bans on Soul Stealer and Pebbles, I mean, it's obviously, a selective ban based on the last game, but it does open up heroes like Flint Beastwood has been banned for the past two games, and he opens up and he gets first picked, and people like Andromeda, she's been banned as well, and, first time she's open, she gets picked up, so being able to win with those type of heroes like the Soul Stealer and the Pebbles really gives them the advantage in bans, as they're able to pick up some of those heroes that are usually banned.
Yeah, absolutely, and this time Whistler is not banned either, so opens that up. Whistler being an awesome CC'er as well. He's pretty much an overall kind of hero. Maroc of the Honcast community did write an article on Whistler in the metagame, so he has been showing up recently. I mean, he pretty much is like a solid pickup for any team. Because he has CC, yeah, he can sort of babysit, he can gank, he can do pretty much whatever. And he's just a great hero overall. And for the Legion team, we just see two highlights. We see Forsaken Archer, so they're probably going to go with that because she's been highlighted for a while. Now, they are scrolling through some of the heroes. We've seen Devourer now highlighted. We see Defiler highlighted. So they're trying to make up their mind. They are going to go with the Defiler. Not Defiler. They're going to go with a Devourer and Forsaken Archer pick for their third and fourth picks. Now, what do you think of that? I mean, Devourer... I love that guy. I mean, I love the hero in overall. He's unfortunately very annoying to play against, but there's pretty much nothing better than a good Devourer.
Yeah, that was a great pick by them. I was actually really surprised when I didn't see him go first, but obviously that pretty much eliminates Flint Beastwood from going mid, unless they really want him to just die a bunch of times early game. There's no way Flint Beastwood can stand up to Devourer solo in a lane.
Yeah,
unless he literally plays outstanding.
Yeah, I mean, Devourer hook just completely nullifies the ranged advantage he has. Because, usually the point of the Flint Beastwood is usually that he can keep out of harm's way with the additional range he gets from Deadeye. But, of course, if he can in that range right away, and, Flint Beastwood is a very squishy hero, then Devourer will just have a field day doing so. And for the last two picks for the Hellborn team, we're seeing two heroes highlighted, and those are Bubbles and Predator. Now, Predator as well, I'm very fond of that hero. He's a great hero. He's a great carry, and would love to see. Of course, against the Devourer, it's almost I'm not gonna say it's a need to, it's a force pick, but it's great. It really is a great hero against any sort of tanky strength hero.
Yeah, with his ability, and with the lifesteal ability, especially stacked upon if you got a lifesteal item, it makes it really easy to go up against those strength heroes 1v1 and just take them down. I mean, when you're doing 7% of someone's total life every time you hit, plus your damage, it's brutal.
Yeah, of course, this is ultimate, just completely yeah, just shrinks the armor they've got. And I love the last pick for the Hellburn team, a blacksmith. A blacksmith, I love that guy with someone like a predator. His frenzy is just insane, comboed with that guy. And so yeah, I really kind of love the Hellburn team right now. Simply because they got solid supports. In my opinion, blacksmith is pretty cool. With that frenzy ability, and they have picked heroes who can utilize that ability to its full effectiveness. With the hollow point shells and of course the carnivorous abilities, and Andromeda, just overall great support hero. And yeah, they got pretty cool lanes as well. And just looking at the Legion team, they're running a Whistler, Voodoo Jester, Forsaken Archer, Devourer, and Defiler lane setup. They got pretty sweet team as well. They got the ability to pick off. They got the ability to initiate. I wonder if we're going to see if Whistler gets farmed enough, if he's going to go for a portal key. Now that might be pretty interesting, just allowing them to initiate even better. But yeah, we're just going to have to see what they do. I mean, they have options. Probably Devourer is going to go mid, of course. I would expect that. What the Hellburn team does, yeah, they could do really good amount of things, because putting that Beastwood against Devourer. But yeah, it looks like Predator is making his way mid, and it looks like Wretched Hag is making her way bottom. So either they are going to 2-2-1, or they are just going to go for a Predator solo mid. And against a Devourer, that could definitely work. So I absolutely don't question. I don't have any grudge against that choice. Top, we're gonna see a Trilane. It looks like a Blacksmith, Andromeda, and a Flint Beastwood Trilane. I don't know.
That's the only way they can lane this, but Devourer is throwing them a curveball by being in this trail lane. And he's really gonna screw stuff up for them. Him in a counter tri lane he's a very good hero in that counter tri lane as much as he's a good hero solo. And with him,
like a Thunderbringer can. I mean, if she just manages to get that Wave of Death maxed out as soon as possible, I'm gonna assume and I'm gonna hope that they are very, very active. Who are you? Oh, you didn't hear my rant.
No, I didn't. I heard that last time.
Well, anyway, Kim does not. I could say it again, but
no, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, anyway. So yeah, the father going mid up against that Predator. Predator does not want to be here right now. And we just see a bloodless kill up top by the Legion team, just actually getting that kill. So of course I would like to see Devourer getting that kill. Either Devourer or Whistler, but I mean, a kill is a kill no matter what. So a great job by the Legion team. And
it was a good hook. It was a good one right through the woods. They really need to watch that backside, because that's just a prime Devourer hooking spot right underneath that little tree line, and they really can't see it coming. And as long as they're anywhere near the tree, they're near the tower, they can get a little bit of sight and they can get hooked right into there, and there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's the pain of having a Devourer going top against you as Hellborn. There are so many good spots where you can hook people, and the thing is, when you do hook them, they can't really get out, because you can walk this long way around back behind the tower, or you can just sort of attempt this sort of suicide in the front. But so yeah, this is going to be quite fun. I mean, they are going to be with a sort of Trilane Devourer, Voodoo Jester just going around the woods. But yeah, I am kind of interested in this. Going to see how this turns out. I would like to see them initiate onto Flint Beast. Would kind of look quite a lot. I mean, if they shut down his farm, then they've shut down a quite important role in. Oh, he's gonna hook. Okay, he does miss the hook. Will they keep going? Devourer is losing quite a lot of health. There goes the flare. There goes the stun from Andromeda, and nice stun, nice graveyard stun from Whistler. Devourer is just trying to hang in there, but he will probably die, unfortunately. Oh wow, nice juke by him, just underneath the outpost. Great juke. Just wow. He was pretty much he was in a certain death right now. Or there, a nice acid cocktail just
Yeah,
bouncing on our heroes.
He was pretty much dead to rights unless he made that juke because Blacksmith was coming in with a stun, but great job by him getting out of sight.
Yeah, exactly. That was just a great great job overall by that Devourer. Well, anyway, in the other lanes, I'm not too comfortable putting a Predator against the Defiler, because well, okay, he is doing well. I'm just looking at Defiler's creep kills now. He's not doing too well. He's sitting at 7 creep. Defiler has twice that, and his amount and gold per minute is about 167. Well, it just jumps out because this is just beginning, but he will be heavily harassed by this. And wow, so much action up top. I can't even keep my eyes off of it. We did see DrDz getting killed, actually by Flint. So that's definitely what they want, getting Flint some kills. And you know, on those squishy heroes, DrDz being a very squishy hero, along with Witchslayer. So you know, if Flint manages to stay away from the hooks, then I kind of, this lane kind of looks surprising then, or not surprising, but good.
Yeah, as long as you know, Flint isn't feeding into Devourer, it's a good lane. You know, the double stun and along combo with the flare is a good idea. He's not playing extremely smart when it comes to the hooks though. Just looking at him, he's not playing safely enough, I would say, for my taste.
Yeah. I know, but again, you know, a bit interesting. I was thinking that Flint would get a Deadeye, but there's really no use in doing that, but because the only real threat to that is the Witchslayer and DrDz, and they're not that big of a threat. Well, they kind of are. I mean, if Witchslayer nets a miniaturization or a Graveyard Sun, it just makes the hook so much more easier, and we're probably gonna see that a few times. And nice hook once again. He's gonna try to get out. He really wants to get out, but it looks like he actually might do that. Wow, Witchslayer actually will get the kill on Flint Beastwood though, and Devourer will die probably against this lane. Yeah, nice. Okay, Aurora.
Good Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora getting that last hit. And now the support heroes are actually in a bad position. I mean, we see DrDz dropping really quick, especially, you know, because of that Aurora. Witchslayer will also drop really quick, but now they're turning it around on Blacksmith, but he will not get away, getting DrDz netting that last hit. But a lot of action going up top. I mean, wow. Nice hook again. You know, we just saw how you know, vulnerable they are, the Hellbrand team, because of that Shadow with that Fog of War, and DrDz is going to drop again to that Flint Beastwood. So, I think I think all of the kills have been top lane. So that's 7 kills top lane in 5 minutes. That's interesting, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's really been the center of the action. In the other 2 lanes, it's really a story of Dustman. They're really, well, I guess, what's it like gold per minute? Yeah, they're pretty much dominating those other 2 lanes, which is good for them. You know, they're getting a couple kills, and you know, losing a couple kills up top, but their Forsaken Archer going solo against this Red Shag is doing surprisingly well. And obviously the Defiler against Predator lane, pretty big mismatch, but Defiler's doing a good job of keeping it down.
Well, we did see some initiation on the Defiler though. I mean, she just pops her ultimate, just goes straight through that Predator, and he will. Wow, that was a lot of misplay. I do not know what he had in mind there. Going up against the Defiler with about 100 health, who has an ultimate out, is not a good idea, no matter what. So I have to question that right away. But I mean, yeah, we just see the effectiveness of a Defiler against the Predator, and you know, just her damage. I mean, there's not really much he can do because of that Wave of Death. I mean, he can't just cancel out the Wave of Death with his Stonehide, but her ulti will still go, you know, just massacre him.
Well, yeah, and the Stonehide costs a lot of mana for him early game, so he can't just be casting it every time she casts a nuke. I mean, her nuke has a, what, 5-second cooldown? 7 seconds cooldown?
7-second cooldown right now.